from the Fort Mason Center in San Francisco, welcome to the 2021 Roblox Developers Conference. And now, please welcome Roblox founder and CEO, the one and only builder man, David Baszucki.
It's been 2 long years, and we really miss you all. And it's just so wonderful to be here with all of you today. You're what really makes Roblox. We're different, you're different, we're a public company, we're transparent, we're a lot bigger, a lot of your businesses are bigger, and some of us had some tough times in the developer community. So first, even before we begin, just so grateful to be with all of you here today. And for those that have had a rough time, we're thinking about you. All right, so let's kick it off. We have, not just you, we have almost 800 plus people around the world. Let's go and welcome some of our people here. I think we have Sean from New York, wherever you are, Sean, welcome. All right, emergency response, Liberty County. KZ Pessimistic from Canada is up there somewhere, welcome. We've got Charlie from Rumble Studios. Charlie, wherever you are, thank you for coming. In the audience, Jasmine Bailey's here, wherever you are, Jasmine. Thank you, we're glad you're here. We've got our New Zealand friends, Jansen and Matthew from Spinning Studios. High five, I think I said hi to you while you were out there. And Mista, Full Flower Studio, somewhere in the audience. All right, woo! Woo! All right, so we have quite the show for you today. Let's kick it off, talk about the last year. Things are a lot different today than they were 2 years ago. And an interesting thing happened during COVID. A lot of the things we've known, some of us since back in 2005, started to show up. And that is people using Roblox, of course, to play, but to hang out, to have a birthday party, to graduate from high school. It's part of the vision many of us has shared ever since that very first rally we got together at the Exploratorium just down the road. So we have over 43 million people no longer every month, but every day on the platform. And the engagement is crazy. We've gone over 3 billion hours of engagement every single month on Roblox. That's continued to grow, and even as we're hopeful that we're coming out of COVID, a lot of this is really sticking. And so as we come out of COVID, which we hope we do very quickly, the people we brought to our platform are sticking with us. Interesting things happened over the last 6 months. We announced just last quarter, there are more people over 13 on Roblox today than under 13. Think about that for those of you that have been with us for the last 10 years. When we started and we had Roblox rallies, it's a very young crowd. So much work on your part, on what our own engineers have done, on search and discovery, on the power of our engine, on our avatar system is making this all happen. Interesting other thing has started. Engagement-based payouts or premium payouts have now started making it easy for our creators to not as much focus on the monetization right off the bat, but to make things that are fun. And we're well over 1 million people earning Robux. We are also working very hard to make it easier for everyone to cash out. And you're going to see some announcements about dropping the cash out rate and also eliminating the need for premium to cash out. We want everyone to be able to cash out. So this is going to be huge. We have an interesting business, and in effect, our business is all about We build this infrastructure, we make tools, we make platform, we don't make content, but the more efficiently we run our business, the more of that economy can flow through to the developers. And we're making enormous progress on this. You've seen us raise DevEx in the past. We continue to raise EBP or premium payments as well. You'll notice they went up on October 1st. We're trying to raise them as fast as we can. So that's going to be really big. After our spending for infra and our spending for the Roblox employees and store fees and moderation, the real vision of our business as we grow is to move as much of that economy back to all of you. So keep an eye out, that's really growing. Also, one thing that's really exciting is that we have gone to over 50% of the top 10,000 are earning more from engagement-based payouts right now. And we had this dream about 2 years ago. We had an offsite. We said, can we get to the point where developer number 1,000, that would be the number 1,000 experience on Roblox from time per month, could they make a living off our platform? We're very close to that. So we're really excited about really a wide net of having people earn a living on the platform. That's going super well. This has been all the news, really. We together since 2006 have been working on what people today are calling the Metaverse. It's all in the news today. We've known it for 14 or 16 years. And as we grow, I think you're all aware, our vision goes well beyond play. We're imagining a place where people learn together, where people work together. As we know, we go to concerts together. And what it just means is an enormous opportunity for creation to fund all of that. We've taken a leadership role in defining what the Metaverse is. Some of you have seen it. It starts with identity and an avatar. We know it involves friends. We know it involves being immersive or imagining that we're there together. Doing this with very low friction, which really means hard work by our engineering teams to make join times low to connect around the world. Really a lot of the hard work that goes on behind the scenes. It really means also variety. You provide the variety, millions and millions and millions of experiences. So when we want to find ancient Rome on Roblox, we can find it. Or most recently, of course, if we want to find Squid Games, we sure can find it, right? And it's actually a testament to our platform, how quickly our creative community responds to that. Of course, we're building a system that works anywhere, and we'll talk more about how people in China, people around the world, India, Taiwan, Germany, Russia, are all starting to come together. This is a system that has a vibrant economy that you're part of, and of course, it's built on civility and safety. And for those of you that watch the news, we're so proud of the job our Roblox team has done, our safety and moderation team has done, and all of you have done in really building a platform that people think of as a safe and civil society. Okay, so this next segment's getting a lot harder to do. When we did this 5 years ago, we had a lot fewer engineers and a lot fewer product people in the company. We could cover everything in the company. We have over 1,300 people now, so you're gonna see me go pretty fast. Hopefully your mind will explode with all of the stuff we're working on and that we have coming, and it's really a testament to the growth of the Roblox team in listening to you and building stuff. So let's kick it off and start talking about innovation. Identity, that classic Roblox avatar that started when Eric and I put some blocks together and I scribbled a smile in a cheesy paint program. Like, that was the level of our programmer art. We're going forward now to a world where, in our vision, you have to be whoever you want to be. We have homage to Roblox Classic, but ultimately our avatar system, as you're gonna see, is gonna go 100% UGC and 100% super combinatorial excellence. Let's dive into that. 2006, shirts and pants, How many here saw the Shirts and Pants video, by the way? That was awesome. Woo! Okay, so think of that as the start of our quest for a combinatorial explosion and for us supporting our player base to be whoever they wanted to be. Starting in 2020, a very ambitious engineering technical project, can we build this super combinatorial system? Any body, any face, any hair, any clothing, any motion, any facial tracking, all coming together. And that's the journey we've been on. We have a hunch, if we do it right, we're going to see this combinatorial explosion in creativity, not just amongst our creators, but our players. So now, moving forward today, developer beta of layered clothing, you're going to get your hands on it today, and it's going to be awesome. So really excited about that. And we are going to build a clothing system where any clothing works on any body. Moving forward, UGC for everyone, okay? Everyone here can be a UGC creator. Everyone here will be able to push clothing, bodies, heads, all to the Roblox catalog. And we believe this is going to make an unbelievable expansion in what we see on the platform. So all of those avatars we've always wanted, we're going to see showing up in our Roblox catalog, and you can be a part of it. We're looking forward to this combinatorial excellence that everyone will be who they want to be. We anticipate many games that will morph avatars into Roblox Classic so that there's consistency. We also expect there will be experiences that morph avatars into more anthro avatars and everything in between. But it's really part of our vision of getting 1 billion people on the platform. We've been buying a few companies to help us expand our vision. Let's take a look at some of the work that our people from the Loom team have done. And ultimately, this is called Time to Smile. We are going to have the ability within Roblox for finally capturing that facial animation and emotion that we all want. If you so, all right, thank you, yeah. And we have a guest star, I think, coming to us from Roblox. So let's take a look. I think we have a guest star. Here he comes. So,
hey, this is Dave inside of Roblox rather than live on stage with all of you. I'm just giving you a snap view of what I'm going to be like when we're tracking my face and my voice.
All right, thank you,
all
Dave.
The great work that's going on here. Back to the real Dave.
Woo! All right. Okay, so part of our vision, underlying everything that's going on Roblox, is the ability to do things together and communicate together. And we've been all communicating via text for the last 14 or 15 years. So we really have a big vision around voice and audio. And in our audio vision, just as the foundations of Roblox around doing things like they happen in the real world, as you've seen with our spatial audio introduction, we're doing some things that are very different than the types of audio we're used to when we're on a video call. That ability to naturally walk up to a friend, have a conversation, naturally walk up to someone else, and join a different group conversation is really our dream. It's how the real world works. And for those of you that have been playing with our voice intro, it's what you're starting to see. So today, right now with the Spatial Voice Developer Beta, you're seeing you can add that to any experience in Studio. What's really cool is that over 16,000 experiences on Roblox have voice enabled already. And all of you can join the voice beta. So this is, I think you've already been invited, so high five. But we're going to go beyond ID verification. So coming very quickly, this is what you're going to start to see. So inside of our company, we've started experimenting with using audio as the way we do meetups. And this is a engineering team on Roblox. Let's take the audio down. Doing a meetup inside of Roblox. This will be able to be put inside any of your experiences. Yeah. Woo! Okay, so what we have coming very shortly is anyone 13 plus phone verified in voice. This is going to blow open the doors, and a huge portion of the Roblox community will participate in voice. For you all, what I think you'll really like is the guts of the voice APIs are going to open up for all of you. So you're going to be able to get, So you're going to see the guts. You'll have full access to the voice system. If you want to use what's shrink wrap, of course, you can use it. And then finally, just as we have a physics engine, just as we have a lighting engine, we're going to have an audio engine. And so that Roblox vision of working like the real world, objects have materials, going to come through with audio. So in addition to volume attenuation, when you stand next to someone, the materials in Roblox are going to affect both how sound bounces, how sound is occluded. We think it's just going to naturally make everything feel just like it looks, physically based. So this is huge. Kudos to engineering team. Okay, some exciting stuff for all of us. How do we build an awesome platform for developers? And we're going to dive into cloud. Now, we have an amazing opportunity inside of Roblox in that we're running lots of data centers, lots of cloud systems. We have the vision that whatever you do from our website or whatever you do from Roblox Studio, you can do through APIs programmatically. And so think about what that means. You could build your own version of Studio, literally. You could push assets, you can push images, you can make modifications to your place, you can update. So it's going to start with auth, it's going to go into a lot of APIs, and then finally opening up those APIs to everything on the platform. I'm going to go through this very quickly and just give an idea of what we've got coming. So first off, Open Cloud. I believe Data Stores 2.0, we're going to talk about it, released today. It's gigantic. Thank you, engineering team. Imagine any asset, push, pull procedurally. You want to build tools in Python, you want to build in any way, control your place, you'll be able to do that. Anything in the marketplace, ultimately, can you push or pop to the catalog? And also groups. The vision for groups on Roblox is that they're like corporations. And once again, you'll be able to manage that. Let's dive into the cloud storage. So this started a long time ago with data stores, very early 1.0. We have some huge things coming here. So first, they're going to get huge. A lot of you are using a lot of things. We're moving our entries to 4 megabytes, so they'll be really big. You're going to be able to back up, list, and tag. A lot of you have been asking for that. We're going to have memory stores. So what is a memory store? Super high speed, non-persistent store that you can use between all of your instances if you so desire. We've got on the storage side just awesome news with Data Stores 2.0. This is a laundry list of things that developers have been wanting for a long time. So transactions in Roblox, so it's big, thanks, secrets, configs, store API keys, passwords. Queries and search. So search your own data store. Super high speed, so more capacity in our data stores, and event system. Our vision here, yeah, it's going to be big, is we want to use the same event analytics system inside the company that you use. And so this is an enormous engineering undertaking. It's trillions of events. It's hopefully an event from all of your experiences every 5 seconds. Hopefully the ability to query that, and hopefully, yeah, our ability to do that too. So this is huge. And then my favorite, personal favorite, because we've been imagining this, is the ability to run scripts in the cloud. This just makes so many things possible. I mean, someday there will be a multi-million person chess simulator on Roblox that joins all of the instances together, runs ELO. Like, this will make just amazing things possible. Let's talk about simulation. And so this is really where we started, right? Like, our vision from the start is it's going to be easier to build stuff on Roblox if we simulate the real world than if you have to, script everything. So it started with cars with axles. It goes to the vision that ultimately, if you accidentally drop a match in a Roblox forest, that forest should burn down. And unfortunately, don't drop a match. And everything in between. So, and it's also founded on a vision that even though this is a rich simulation environment, we should be able to join a Roblox experience as quickly as watching a video. That's an enormous technical undertaking. Enormous. So a couple things we've been working on. Just everything parallel. Yeah. We've got 32 core and 64 core servers. We want a large experience on Roblox to use all of those cores. And whether you're scripting, whether we're running physics, whether we're running the networking stack, everything in between, we want to fully saturate that so we can build bigger and better places on Roblox for those of you that want big places. So super important. We've got a lot of work coming on the parallel scripting side as well, which is going to make just amazing things possible. Behind the scenes, and by the way, I just saw the latest version of this graph, I think yesterday, and actually it goes back up again. So we're running experiments on our grid with 500 player servers, getting that server to 30 hertz. So lots of work there. I want to show you the spec for the future of Roblox. It's a pretty easy way to show the spec. Here's the spec. 50,000 people at a rock concert. That's our spec. This has never been done. This is one of the most difficult computer science, technology, and creative things ever. It involves physics, rendering, networking, audio. But we believe this is where it's going to go. And ultimately, we'll run RDC with thousands of people in Roblox, and we'll all come and chat with each other, and it's going to start approaching a digital version of reality. So lots of fun work to do and a big commitment to this. Our economy is what powers everything. You've seen us do Robux, you've seen us do engagement-based payouts. We have a lot more great stuff coming. Really, in our vision, if you can imagine it in the real world, someday we're going to see a digital version of that in the metaverse. So when we think about all the fun future things that we've been working on behind the scenes, our ad system, avatar marketplace, improving things for UGC, once again, we're going to have teachers in the metaverse. We're going to have people leading people on tours of the zoo. When we can imagine these jobs in the real world, we're going to see them in our metaverse. We have a lot of cool stuff coming, and this is a list of our vision that I'll share a bit with you. First off is you offering subscriptions, not Roblox. we want you to have the control, whatever you think a subscription should be, to offer that to your user base and have that be backed by Roblox Premium. We are fully committed to UGC for everyone. So what that means, essentially our economy team has made this commitment. You've seen us warm up with things like whitelists and selective entries. Everyone's going to be a UGC creator, and it's going to go into avatar bodies and heads and clothing. So this is one of those feelings that I have when you know it's big, but you can't, it's kind of like the Roblox economy or when we shipped Roblox Studio. I have that feeling for this one. So there's so many avatars I've wanted to see on Roblox that we haven't seen. Next up, bodies and heads. And finally, after that, limiteds as UGC. Now a lot of great minds at Roblox came up with the idea of limiteds a long time ago. For those of you that are watching what's going on in the real world, you can imagine where this might go to once we have Roblox limiteds and how we might take them off the platform. So I'll talk more. I'm not going to say anything more, but there's a huge explosion going on in digital finance right now around these types of things. Next up from our economy team, UGC items in experiences. So our vision really, a radical vision would be for us to maybe still have our Roblox catalog, but to have it be completely superseded by catalogs in all of your experiences. And just like in the real world, when I go to the shopping mall, I go into a specific place to buy something. We want people to go into your experiences to get their clothing and avatar items more than our own place. And long term, we want them to build those avatars in your experiences as well. And then finally, just a few more wrap-ups about the economy team. Lots of fun, forward-looking thoughts around building items in your own experiences, so keep an eye on that. Let's get back to immersion. And this goes to that foundation of Roblox as a place where we deal with digital stuff rather than hollow stuff, where that digital stuff can be manipulated. It has sight, sound, all of these things. Let's take a look first at our VizTech demo that we've put together. This is 100% now shipping Roblox. Kudos to the Future is Bright rendering team. Awesome. And we'll just take a, kudos. So behind the scenes of all this vision is this notion of physical materials and the notion that the things we've gotten used to, the look, the physics, will go further into acoustics, into air resistance, into, we should be, the dream we've had of a helicopter that flies based on the air resistance of the blades, I've seen the demo, it's quite awesome, so it's going to blow everyone's mind. On materials, the commitment is UGC for everyone, okay? All materials. Materials will be UGC. They'll ultimately be part and terrain materials. And the UGC materials will do not just physics things, acoustics, air resistance, everything else we can imagine. You'll be able to pick them. You'll be able to cut into objects, as we can already with CSG. And we're going to get to the point where if you build with Roblox materials, you get all of this thing for free. When the pebble drops on those rocks, it's going to sound like a pebble dropping on rock. Yeah. So the foundation of Roblox, and it started with the very first moderation system that Eric and I built literally a few months after we launched, is civility and safety. And it's coupled with our dream of you all publishing, not just on any device and not just in any language, but in the right place for the right age that's appropriate for your experience. So we're going to build out a fully dynamic policy engine based on age, based on country, based on your ability to select your experience, so you don't have to get too in the weeds of where you go live and where your experience is available. And the next thing we've got on the moderation side is we want to get some of this in your own hands. We want to get you the hooks, we want to get you the APIs, we want to get the tools so you can start participating, if you so desire, in moderating your own community. So it's going to be huge. One thing to take a note of, and thank you for our Gilded team. I believe we're running on Gilded, so like high five. There is a vision where the APIs that are used to run a community on Gilded can somewhat be similar to the APIs to running a community on Roblox. So we're working with that team to have common APIs. And then finally, excuse me, as part of the tools to run your own communities, hopefully you can write them yourself, essentially, and write them in Lua. So it's going to be awesome. Okay. So finally, after a lot of time thinking about this, we've got experience guidelines ready, very close to shipping. And what this means is finally you will be able to build an experience on Roblox that is 13 plus versus all ages. It's going to be huge. It's going to unlock a lot of possibility for all of you. You won't have to do anything. Push a button. There'll be a few questions, and we'll help you decide where your experience should run. So a couple things just to note as I start getting close to the end of my talk. So we're live in over 180 countries now. We're adding languages. We're dynamically translating into 12 languages. Over 72% right now of the Roblox community is outside of the US and Canada. Yeah, high five. And country by country, we've seen these countries go viral. So right now, the country that's going viral is Japan. It has finally kicked in, and we're seeing it accelerate. And we've seen that just as we've seen in Russia, Brazil, Germany, France, starting to kick in, so high five. Okay, so now we get to special part of this presentation that I've done every year for the last 4 years, and it's time for Dave's predictions. So let's take a look and see how we're doing. These predictions first started 4 years ago, so we're 4 years into this. We've got one more year to hit these. Some of you were here with me when we started these, and let's take a look. This year, of the top 1,000 experiences on Roblox, 60% have been developed by people outside the United States. So high five for all of you international developers. We hit a million concurrency last year. This year, Vans, Gucci, Paris Hilton, you go down the list, major brands are starting to publish on Roblox. So we've hit that one. Not quite yet at the national movie, although there may be some of you that have been approached by movie studios, and we're hoping the very first Roblox movie is not a Roblox movie, it's one of your movies. We think, this is a hard one, but counting the number of people who have downloaded or used Roblox Studio, all of the tech camps, all of the schools and universities starting to play with Roblox Studio, we think we're in the zone on that. We hit the 100,000 mark of people watching something stream in 3D on Roblox. And then on toys, this is one where we don't think we're going to hit it. We focused on a few toys. By the way, Nerf, high five, all right, thank you, love it. But I think our vision is bigger than this now. Our vision is about playing and working and concerts, and so it's really almost Roblox expanding beyond that. 50 million in a year, we hit that last year. 100-person company, we're pretty sure in talking to all of you, we're gonna hit that next year. This next one, without commenting on politics, I just don't think we're gonna hit it, okay? I don't think we're gonna hear our president talking about a Roblox avatar in the next year. National movie premiere on Roblox, we've come close with a lot of the music parties and One World Together, so we're staying optimistic. And then this one, Tesla using Roblox developers in some promotional effort, I'm still optimistic. I think if you go look at the parking lot right now, you're gonna see a lot of Teslas. And Tesla has also become the official, if you go to the Roblox parking lot, you're going to see a lot of that too. So in closing, thank you first to all of you. It's just been an amazing year. Thank you to all of the Roblox people at Roblox who are watching. We probably have over 1,000 people watching. And during the next 2 days, come up to anyone here, tell us how we can do better in making Roblox that vision that we all share. So thank you all very much.